Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I am feeling good. I am feeling great. A lot better these days. So thankful for that. Today is May 2nd, 2025. First and foremost, as you're seeing this, please give the video a thumbs up so we can get it in front of the eyes that needs to see it. Okay. This is a healing channel, and thank you so much for everyone who is here, who has subscribed. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Okay. It definitely helps out the cause and the purpose and the reason why I've decided to do this channel. I wanted to talk about something today. And everything I talk about is from my own personal life experience. I'm never going to speak on someone else's life. Okay. If I'm talking about a person that I know that's kin to me or whatever, I'm never going to say a name. I'll give the title. Okay. They're my truths. There are things that brought me pain. And so this is how I'm releasing the pain, and it's helping me. And there's other things that I do. I journal. There's always in prayer. I always pray every day. Um, a lot has changed with me. And I know that's bothersome to a lot of people. It's only bothersome when you change for the better. It bothers people. That's what I'm noticing. The other day, I was somebody who, they think they're my friend, but whatever. I know what this person is to me, right? Just an acquaintance, just someone that I know. Cool, whatever. But I was told that, I'm acting brand new. Okay. So I take that, and it is brand new. It is very much brand new over here. Okay. It's because I no longer want to be around certain people, places, and things. I don't want to conform to that. And when I was doing that, I was feeling like I wasn't loving myself first and foremost. And I wanted to be a part of something. I wanted to feel needed and like really just a part of something. And it comes with a bend that comes from the wounds, that comes from that I've been learning. Okay. And I'm learning this, y'all. It comes with, from all the trauma and the wounds, like being abandoned. I've been left so many times. You know what I'm saying? And as I grow, more people are just disappearing. But what I've learned is that they're disappearing, but it's their loss. Because this is what I want to talk about. As we speak right now, as I'm speaking to y'all right now, the people that have consciously made a decision to treat me whatever kind of way, dismiss my feelings, um, be in their feelings and say, okay, well, I don't want to talk to her no more. That's really what I'm so used to. Just talk bad about me. Can never really say it. It's never said to my face, but it's always said to others, and then it gets back to me. Whatever, childlike stuff. That's child's play. That's what that is. So what I'm saying is, right now, as I'm speaking to y'all, all these people that have done me wrong, they're stalking my social media. That's what people are going to do, and I will keep talking about this because it's a real thing. They're stalking my social media because they want to see me do bad. They don't want me to do well. For some people have just left me for dead and was like, "Yup, okay, cool. That's where I wanted her to be." Thought they was up, thought they was doing something. And it turns out they wasn't doing a whole bunch of nothing. Okay? And right now, they're going through a phase of called guilt. Okay? Let me tell you about guilt. Living with guilt is a hard pill to swallow. So, my best advice to anyone, before you ever have to go down that road, why even go down the road of guilt? How about we just be better humans? Okay? Be better humans. Choose to do better. Let me give you an example because this might be all over the place for some. If you know someone is sick, they're ill, and they're in the hospital, and you get a phone call from someone and they say, so and so is sick, this is what's going on, and you talk to them because you haven't talked to them for however long by your choice, okay? And now they are no longer here. And you chose, again, your choice to not be there for the end time. Okay? And now you're looking for signs, hoping that that person didn't judge you before they left or that they actually forgave you. I'm sure the person, because that person has a heart of gold and was good people and everything, forgave that person. I'm sure of that. But one thing I do know is that when you got the phone call that the person was sick, was in the hospital, and you didn't show up, if you wasn't going through something that was catastrophic in your life and you knew you could have been there, I don't care. You knew you could have been there and you chose to not be there, that's on you. That's called guilt. Then the person no longer is here after finding out that they were sick in the hospital and you still, that's 2 times, chose not to be there for that, that's on you. That again is called guilt. And no matter really what someone else tells you to make you feel better, like it's okay, I know the person forgave you, understanding or whatever, at the end of the day, you, this is just an example. This is a real life example, okay, y'all? But it's an example. At the end of the day, you knew what you were doing in those times when you got that call, when it was that end time for that person, and you chose to not be there. You knew what you were doing. And I can promise you, there was nothing that was more important than you being there to be there. So now you have to live with that guilt. Me personally, that's guilt I would never want. And that's why no matter how hard, no matter how hard I was going to get judged and I got judged, no matter how I was going to get rocks thrown at me because of the choices that I was making to get away from certain situations, I still showed up. I still showed up and I was there and I looked out for others and made sure others had, and I was there. And I thank God for who he has made me, the way he made me. I thank God, no matter who's done me wrong. So this is for the people that's out there right now, the ones I know, and just, it's a message for somebody else. Don't do something that you will later have regret about and that you will feel guilty for, because it's going to eat you alive. I can promise you that. You may not like me. You may all these hateful things. That's fine. That's a you problem. But I hope you learned something. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you got something for the message. Peace and love.